Hi everyone, it's good to be back to do some chair yoga with you today. I'm Donna Fricke. For those of you that don't know me, I know most of you in North Brunswick do, and East Brunswick actually. So let's start with our happy thought of the day. But first, if you haven't cleared your area, do that. Make sure there's no loose area rugs, furniture, slippers, shoes, anything that you could trip on, okay? And today we'll just use our chair and have a glass of water close by. So if you haven't done any of that, go ahead and grab. And I'll do our Think Happy, Be Happy thought of the day. So for today, the thought is, the potential for greatness lives within each of us, by Wilma Rudolph. The potential for greatness lives within each of us. Wonderful. All right, so we'll start the music and get going, okay? All right, so let's start with our posture as we always do, okay? We're gonna move the chair out, either push it forward or I'm gonna move it out to the side so that you can easily see my feet. So let's start with the feet, nice and straight, hip width apart, okay? Just roll your shoulders back and start to settle them down, relaxing them, and roll forward. And start to get into deep breathing in your nose, either out your nose or out your mouth. Roll them back, but make sure that belly is filled with the breath. You're not taking shallow chest breaths, that it's coming down in the belly. All right, and you might be able to feel that a little bit more when we're seated, but just do your best to have consistent breaths, nice and fluid. All right, now you're gonna see me keep my right arm, your left side, very low. I may have torn a bicep tendon or strained it, so my PT has told me not to go overhead. So I'll go up with this arm and I'm gonna keep this arm low. All right, so just remember, you do all the way up if you're able to. All right, and let's take another deep breath. Now let's just reset the body too. Check in with your body. Pull up through your thighs. Tuck your belly and you're gonna feel your pelvis or your bottom tuck under. Lift the spine through the crown of your head and tuck your chin back subtly. Sometimes we tend to lean forward out with the chin as well. So shoulders stack back over hips. Good. All right, let's just open those feet nice and wide. Take a deep breath up. And exhale down. Good. Now shift over right and shift over left. So just taking the time to start to calm, warm up the legs a little bit, and get into your breathing with nice, fluid arm movements. So we're going to come across the body and come out. Come overhead and back down. Now, can you make your arm be even softer, your hand kind of flowing off your wrist? Nice. Good job, guys. Let's try the other side. Shifting weight right and then left. Add your arm over, and you guys are going to go all the way up. I'm going to stay low. Good. Again. Breathe. Good. Can you give me one more? Nice, fluid movement. Good job. All right. Roll those shoulders back. All right. Now bring your feet a little closer together. Now flip your palms to me. Flip your thumbs up. And draw your shoulder blades back and open your heart. Open your chest. Shift your shoulders down. And now come around and stretch that out. Push away. Tuck your chin. And you're going to rise all the way up. I'm staying low. And grab your right arm and pull over and push your hips out to the right. Good, breathe in. You're gonna grab your left arm and pull over, push your hips out left. Good job, come on back center and release. And roll those shoulders back. Good. All right, let's go into a little bit of twisting just to warm up the thoracic and cervical spine. The ribs is where we're looking for the rotation. So open those feet and just start to twist a little bit. Still continue to breathe. Now double it up, and as you warm up, you're going to try to go a little tiny bit further than you think you can, okay? Let's go for 4. Your head can turn on this first set. Now let's go for 8. And switch. Breathe. Good, now back to singles. Now this set, head is straight ahead, okay? Nice, straight gaze forward, but just soften your gaze as you double up. Good, you're calming, you're softening. Good, all right, let's go for 4. Again, a little further if you think you can. No pain, just stretch. Now 8. And switch. Good, now back to singles. Now we're letting our arms just flop around our bodies. Good job, guys. Come on back center, big breath overhead. And exhale down. Good, okay. Now bring your chair back around front of you. So you're gonna bring it around and have it here. I'm gonna put mine to the side just so you can see my feet. All right, we're gonna warm up our feet. So again, check them out, make sure they're level and one foot's not in front of the other. Draw your shoulders back and your bellies in. Get that tall posture and let's shift up onto the balls of our feet and back on our heels. Good. Light touches on the chair, okay, if you need it, but not holding on for dear life because we're working on going to balancing on both feet. I almost rolled back too far. Careful you don't do that. All right, now this time stay up on the balls of your feet. Bend into your knees. Try not to let your knees buckle, but they stay straight. Now we're gonna push our heels down into an awkward squat. Bend into your knees a little further and feel the stretch in the calves down into your ankles. Release your hold if you don't need it. Take a breath. One more. Straighten up. All right, this time we're going to balance. Here we go. Push up. Bend into your knees. Keep tracking those knees nice and straight. Tuck the belly in the bum and one arm or both. Now root your shoulder blades back, feel them shift down your back. Sink a little deeper for your thighs, and let's push up. One arm can stay close to the chair, or both arms up. Both of them for you guys. Reach and push off. 2 breaths here if you can manage. You can see I'm bobbling as well. Come on down. That's going to help strengthen the ankles as well. All right. So let's move on to our balance, okay? Our one-legged balance now. Now this one, it can be quite difficult for many people. So if you can't cross your left ankle over your right thigh and kind of sit into that thigh, then you're just going to cross at ankles and make most of the weight be in that right leg and kind of sit into it. All right, those of you that can, we're gonna cross ankle, sit, breathe. Now those of you that can, you're just gonna tap off the chair. And those of you that wanna try, you can bring your hands to prayer. Breathe, soften your gaze and look into your hands and sink into your right knee a little bit more seated. Remember, the chair's there as you need it, right? 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. So stretching that outer thigh up into that groin hip area, right? All right, for the second one, we're gonna do, ultimately it's called dancer. We're gonna open the hip flexor and the thigh. So we're gonna step the foot back, and for many of you, you're gonna keep it there. Some people are gonna lift it, but we want the knee well behind the ankle. Or excuse me, not the knee behind the ankle, that would be hard, wouldn't it? The knee behind the hip, the ankle behind the knee, okay? Here we go, we're gonna kick up. If you want, lift it or actually grab something, up to you. All right, breathe and tap off. Keep your hips and your shoulders square to the front. And those of you that can, push the foot into the hand and maybe come into full dancer pose. Open your heart. One more breath. Beautiful. Bring that down and circle that right arm back. Give a little twist. Come on back, center. All right, let's try the other side. All right, so remember, we're crossing right over left this time if you can't cross ankle over thigh. Just get most of the weight in that left foot. Sink into your left knee. All right, here we go. Just tap off or hands to prayer. Gaze into your hands. Breathe as you sink into your left knee, fighting that bobble. One more breath. Beautiful. Come on out. Give that leg a little shake. All right, our hip opener. So get that knee well behind the hip. All right, shoulders back, nice and tall through the crown of your head. And maybe just lift it a little bit or kick it back and grab something. Might be your pants, might be your sock, might be your foot, might be nothing, right? All right, here we go. Tuck belly. Release your hold a little bit, and full dancer if you're able to. Breathe. Try to keep the shoulders and the hips squared to the front. One more breath. Good job. Release and circle that arm back and roll the shoulders back. Awesome job, guys. All right, we're gonna go to our warrior set. So grab a sip of water if you like, and then you're gonna bring your chair back over, and we're gonna set up a nice wide stance. All right, here we go. Open those feet nice and wide. Again, toes level. That left foot's gonna stay straight or subtly turn, and the right foot is gonna turn all the way, and the chair is gonna be close to the foot, so if you need it, you don't lean. Good, now tuck your belly nice and strong so you don't relax everything and kick it out to your left leg, all right? So you can see everything's kind of angling. So when you engage your belly, the hips square back under shoulders. All right, open arms, relax the shoulders, and gaze over your right hand. Good, now take a deep breath and sink into that right knee. Good, now inhale, pull back, straighten the leg. Exhale, maybe bend in a little bit more. Good, breathe in, bend in as you exhale. If you need, push the chair away if you're going deeper. Good work, guys. Now inch out, gently prop on chair or thigh, and extend your warrior. Come up nice and long. Oh, I want to go up high, but I can't. I shouldn't. Good. Now keep that inner thigh tracking back a little bit towards your pinky toe. You don't want that knee to buckle forward. And then wrap your arm around your back if you're able to. If you can't, then just lay it on your leg like I am. Otherwise, hand kind of wraps. Rotate the torso and the head and look up. As you exhale, sink into that right knee. Breathe. Good job. Come back to center now. Straighten out that right foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to pivot to the other side. If you need to, turn that chair back over to the other side. We're just mixing it up a little bit. Sink in and pull back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. All right, here we go. We're inching out. Gentle prop on chair to extend your warrior or come down. And you're coming up and over. Breathe. Inner thigh working back. I know you guys are working hard. Wrap that arm around your back. Rotate and look up. And breathe. Good job. Come back center. Turn that foot back center. Breathe in. If you need the chair, swing it back over to the right. All right, here we go. This time, you're gonna make sure your feet are still level, okay? Pivot your right foot, and we're gonna keep legs straight. Come on out, come on down to the chair or to the leg, and come up for triangle. Breathe. Sink down a little bit more if you can. Beautiful. Now bend in, flip the palm up, sun warrior. Look up and bow back. Beautiful. Pivot your feet back to center, breathe in. If you've moved your chair over and you need it, move it back over. I know this is a lot of moving around with the chair, but I just thought we'd just change it up a little bit, okay? Abs in, both legs are straight, triangle, inch out. Come on down and come up. Good. Come a little lower if you can, but remember, hips don't drop. Abs in, they case square. Under your shoulders, even though we're hinging over, they're still lined up. Look up and breathe. Good. Bend in, flip the left palm up, and come on up, sun warrior. All the way up for you. Look up and bow back. In your nose and back out, nose or mouth. Come on, back center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Swing the chair back around if you haven't. Please do, all right? Now we're gonna pivot that right foot and we're gonna swoop the hips toward the right. Both arms up for warrior one. Look up and bow back a bit. And keep sinking in to that knee and breathing. Beautiful. All right, now hold on to the chair and step in with that left foot. All right, reset your shoulders back over your hips and your heel is off. Abs are tucking your pelvis and sink into your right knee as you bring your arms up. Now rotate to the front, big exhale, twist. Use the chair if you need. Good, inhale back up and rotate to the front. Exhale. Beautiful. All right, hands down to the chair and then we're gonna kick that left leg up. Remember, I'm a mirror image of you. So your left foot is, your right foot is forward, your left foot is back. All right, here we go. Airplane, kick it up, strong belly, hinge over and open your wings. And those of you that want more, lift the leg a little stronger and come forward for full warrior three. Good job, come on down. Give a shake. Nice work, guys. All right, we're gonna swing the chair over to the other side, grab another sip of water if you need, and we'll do all of that on the other side. All right, so open your feet nice and wide, and we're gonna pivot the left foot Maybe turn the right a little bit and turn your shoulders and come on up. For warrior one, sink into the left knee, look up and bow back. Good, peek your hands together if you're able to, and look up. Beautiful, all right, hands down on the chair. We're gonna step the right foot in now. On the ball of your foot, pull your chair back so you can easily touch it. Get the shoulders back over your hips and take a breath and sink into your left knee for crescent lunge, arms come up. Beautiful, rotate to the front. Inhale, back center. Rotate to the back. Beautiful, hands to the chair. Step back away from the chair a little bit. And your left foot is forward, your right leg is gonna kick back. Keep your chest open and hinge over and open your wings. Keep those abs in and either stay close to the chair if you need or bring those arms forward for full warrior three. Beautiful, come on down, give a little shake. And let's do our shake for the lymphatic system, like bop your heels, let your arms shake, and give me your voice. I know you feel silly, but it kind of feels good. Lets everything shake out. All right, for our last pose, we do a modification of down dog pose, okay? Those of you that know it and want to do it on the floor, you're welcome to. So first option is to use the back of the chair. All right, open your feet wider, about as wide as your chair legs maybe. Maybe not quite. A little more than hip width apart. And you're gonna shift your abs and your hips back. Abs are pushing your hips back. Armpits are pressing to the floor and your ears line up with your arms. Nice breath as your hips seek the back wall. Those of you that want to go a little lower, turn the chair. Remember, keep pushing downward, don't push away. And shift your hips back. Belly is pushing those hips back. Adjust your feet if you want to open wider or step back. One more deep breath. Good, all right, step in, keep those feet wide and the knees bent and hands on your thighs. Now inhale, lift your chin, arch your back. Exhale, tuck your chin, suck your belly and round your back. So cat, inhaling, cow, exhaling. Two more, flow through with the breath. Hold the the cow, round it up. Good job. All right, now let's take the right shoulder, push it over toward the left. And right to left. Good. All right, now right hip pushes out and turn your head. Kind of stretch through your side and switch. Good, come back center, roll all the way up. Good, come back center, take a deep breath up. And exhale your hands to prayer, soften your gaze. Again, inhale up and exhale, swoop out and back to prayer. All right, guys, good work with the standing portion of the program. Now we're going to transition to our chairs. Those of you that want to stay standing, you're welcome to, although the rest of the program is tailored to the chair. But you do what you want, all right? It's your workout. All right, so grab some water if you want. Get the chair straightened and scoot a little forward on your chair. So you don't want to be sitting on the back of the chair. Again, check out your feet. You always want to check out your base, right? Making sure that those feet are level across the toes. One foot isn't stepped out. You're not on the ball of your foot or anything like that. Give me 1 second. I just want to tilt the camera down just a tad so you can see my feet a teeny bit better. All right. All right, so we're going to start with our meditation. Getting more into our breathing. Roll your shoulders back. Tuck your chin. Your belly's in a little bit. And just rest your hands in your lap. And close your eyes. Start to soften through your face, even your scalp, your forehead, and all around your eyes soften. Your sinuses and your cheeks relax. All around your mouth where we hold a lot of tension and expression, let that go. Just think of any tension rolling down the jawline out through the chin. Lift the spine a little bit taller and try to visualize the vertebrae separating from each other. No compressed discs, but length. Now take your cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose with a forceful exhale out the mouth. Blowing the belly up like a balloon and then forcefully deflating that balloon. One more cleansing breath. Good. Now just slow, fluid breaths. Quieting your mind and just focus on your breathing and your body. Remember, as thoughts enter your mind, no frustration, no judgment. Just draw it back to your breathing and try to quiet and calm. Keep breathing and just find a little more height through your spine if you've slouched. And exhale your head over to the right. Inhale back up and exhale your head to the left. Inhale back up and turn your head right. And back center, turning your head left. Come back center, chin to chest. Tuck the chin in. Now roll your head a little bit right. And roll your head a little bit left. One more time right. Breathe. And left. Back center. Now lift the chin toward the ceiling. Don't throw your head back, but just extend the neck. Now come back to neutral and open and close the mouth. Make some funny faces. Just stretch out your face. Good. Now jet your jaw a little bit forward and pull the jaw back. Pull the jaw over to the right and over to the left. Good. Now take a deep breath and find again a little more height. Exhale those arms down to your sides. float the arms forward to me. Breathe in, let your hands hang off your wrists. Breathe out as you float down. And again, breathe in as you lift. Breathe out as you lower. Coming outside like a bird flapping its wings. And down. One more. Now roll your shoulders back and begin to open your eyes. Begin to refocus back and roll them forward. Beautiful. Take a deep breath overhead. Remember, all the way for you, and exhale down. Now let's just warm up our hands for those of you with arthritic hands. Even if you don't, it just feels good to get them moving. Now press each finger to the thumb with a little bit of pressure. And shake them out and squeeze them in and shoot them out. In and out, in and out. Good, now circle the wrists. Continue those breaths and then reverse direction. Good, shake them out. All right, let's do the same thing with the ankle. Warm up the ankle, point and flex. Really pushing through those toes, pushing out through the heel, and then rotate your ankle. Other way. Breathe. Good, and left leg, point and flex. And circle. Other way. Good, okay, scoot a little forward on your chair. And we're just gonna work the abdominals a little bit and the thigh muscles, all right? Take a deep breath. Exhale, suck your belly in and roll back and almost touch the back of the chair, not quite. Tuck those bellies in and extend right leg out and arms, and then get those oblique abdominals. Twist to the right and just breathe here. 2 nice deep breaths. Come on back center, bring it down and sit back up. Again, breathe in, exhale, tuck belly, roll back, tuck chin, and left leg comes up. Straighten the knee, push out through the heel, and rotate toward the left. 2 more breaths here. Back center, bring it down, come on back up. Good job, guys. All right, let's do some arm stretches. And mine are gonna be pretty limited today with my shoulder issues, but you do what you can. Okay, our modified eagle pose. Cross right ankle over left, left arm in front of the body, and right arm scoops underneath. And those of you that can come up and really wrap around the hands, go ahead. Otherwise, you're gonna try to add some pressure against that left arm and just breathe into the stretch. Good. Now, if you're able to, reach high, abs again in, drop your hand down the back of your neck, and those of you that can, grab your elbow and pull over. If you can't do that, staying here across the body is fine. That's where I'm gonna stay. Tilt your head over if you can, and feel the neck stretch as well. Good. Just roll them back and let's switch left ankle over right. Right arm in front of the body, abs in a little bit, left arm scoops underneath. Add some pressure. Breathe. Soften your gaze. If you're able to, reach up high, drop that arm down and grab the elbow and pull. I'm gonna stay across the body. Beautiful. All right, bring that down, give those arms a little shake, a little roll, and then feet come back. to flat and level. All right, scoot a little forward and you're gonna bring your arms behind your back. Clasp your fingers together, take a breath, and come forward. Lift those arms up and keep breathing as you lengthen forward. Lifting those arms up a little more. Beautiful. Arms hang down and we lengthen forward and maybe come a little lower if your back will allow a really good back stretch. Good. Now come up nice and slow. Let's bring our feet together, okay? Left arm's gonna cross over and you're gonna push your right leg into your arm, okay? Activating that outer thigh muscle. Stack your palms and take a deep breath and twist to the right. So not only lifting the arm and turning the head, but rotating the torso. Breathe. Good, let's try the other side. Left leg pushes into right arm, stack hands, rotate the torso, bring that arm up, and twist. Beautiful. Come on back down and roll back up. Good. Deep breath overhead and exhale down. All right, let's just activate the inner thighs a little bit. Open your feet just a little bit and you're gonna push your legs into your hands and resist it. Abs in, make sure you're breathing. Here we go. Get to the point where you're shaking. You can really feel those inner thighs working. Beautiful, let go, shake out those hands. All right, grab a sip of water if you need, and we'll move on to the rest of the leg stretches. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Let's draw the left knee into our chest. Relax those shoulders. And remember, if you don't want to grab on top of the knee, if that's too much compression, you can grab from underneath, pull it in. And I always say this can be done a lot more effectively laying down on the floor or the bed. If you can't get up from the floor too well, do it on the bed, and this is really helpful. The same thing with the extension. You can extend that leg to the ceiling when you're laying on your back and get a little bit more out of that hamstring. All right, pull the leg up. I just want you to try to straighten the knee as much as you can, pushing out through your heel. Beautiful. Come on down, and we're gonna bring that leg out to the side, excuse me, and walk the foot all the way facing left. Sit up tall and add some pressure. Take a deep breath. Now slowly rotate your head and look over your right shoulder. Pushing out, opening the groin and the inner thigh. Give me one more breath here. Beautiful. Come back around. And now we're gonna stretch the outer thigh. So if you can't do this one, you're gonna just cross at ankles, okay? If you're able to, slide that right foot out and cross your ankle. Similar, very similar to what we did in the standing pose. You might be able to get even a little bit more out of it this time. Deep breath, come forward and add some pressure. Good, abs in as you lengthen forward. Come down and add a little more pressure if you think you can. Beautiful. Come on up. Take a deep breath now and twist to your left. Right hand on your left thigh and left arm wrapped around your back if you're able to. Rotate the torso, not just turning the head. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. Come on back and let's bring the right knee into our chest. Same thing on the other side. Relax those shoulders and breathe as you pull it in. Good. Extend it out and lift it up. All right, good. Bring it down and open that foot all the way out to the right. Sit your tallest and add some pressure with the hand back. Open the hip, the groin and the inner thigh. Take a deep breath and rotate your head and look over your left shoulder. One more breath. Beautiful. Come back around and we'll stretch the outer thigh. Cross at ankles if you can, stepping your left foot out, crossing your right ankle. Take a breath and come forward and add a little bit of pressure. One more breath, come out and down a little bit more. Good job, come on back. Feet straight, take a deep breath and lengthen and twist to your right. Wrapping your right arm around your back if you're able to. Beautiful. Come back around and forward on the chair. Open those legs nice and wide, digging your heels in. Take a deep breath and let's stretch down to the left, reaching up and over. Stretch down your ribs into your low back, into your hip and your waist. Inhale back up. Exhale all the way for you. Down you go. Good job. Come on back up. All right, bring those feet back in and we'll end with our final meditation. First though, let's really open our heart. Deep breath. Open those arms. Open the chest. Inhale back up and exhale your hands in your lap as you close your eyes for our final meditation. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, but lengthen your spine as you take your deep, cleansing breath. Now, slow, fluid breaths as you quiet your mind. Feel your breath. If you're able to continue with the meditation, please do. If not, take a deep breath and lengthen your spine. Let those arms drop very heavy and limp. Slowly moving your hands and your feet. Take a deep breath and roll your shoulders back and open your eyes. Rolling one more time. And let's take one final breath. deep breath, I should say, filled with energy for your day, and exhale your hands to heart center. And continue those deep breaths, guys. Take some time throughout your day to breathe. Stay healthy, stay strong, and give yourselves a hand. You did a great job. Until next time, have a great day.